up at a hidden location at the bottom right. Interesting choice there by Yellow arnc. Maybe going to just delay Reach from spotting it. And could that mean he's going to go for some Mutalisks? That's always a good question when it comes to this build, because that is an option. I don't think he will do that, given that he's put it on the Den and he's got a lot more hatcheries going up. He's got the Evo Chamber up. Yeah, I doubt he's going to go for any Mutalisks, but I could be wrong. He could get just a couple to keep Reach honest with the cannons, and also to snipe off High Templar later on in this game. Of course, always a smart thing to do, I think, and something that, a lot of Zergs don't do, and I think I would like to see more of them doing it, because it's just it's very, very useful for whittling down the Protoss's ability to fight. Oh, Reach losing one Corsair already, one coming from his base, and hopefully he doesn't lose this other Corsair here. That would be disastrous if he loses this Corsair also. I would be very sad, and looks like he is not going to lose this one. He's continuing to build up these Corsairs, interesting enough. So he really just, I guess, wants to make sure that he can... Wow, that's not good. I guess he just is trying to gain air control, trying to kill off some Overlords, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to do it if he can't really handle the Scourge from Yellow arnc, because he really needs to be more careful here. And it looks like a couple of Mutalisks coming out for Yellow also. But Reach looks like he's going to expand right now to the left side instead of going for that timing attack once his Templar Archives was up. He's going to go for just looks like, yeah, a couple of an expansion right there. And finally I've discovered it. It was Anytime who beat Savior, of course, in that series between CJ and Air Force Ace. So Anytime was the one who two-gated Savior, and that was a very amusing game on Andromeda, of course. Here we are seeing the base at the corner trying to go up for Reach, but Reach could be in trouble here. There's a bunch of Mutalisks there, and Reach only has one Archon, so he needs to be really careful. He needs to really try to grab those Mutalisks by the face and just rip them apart with some of these oh, and looks like a bunch of Corsairs coming, so it looks like, hold that thought, he is going to be able to chase away these Mutalisks. I thought for a second Yellow arnc might actually succeed in microing and killing that Archon with his Mutalisks, which would be a huge loss, because then Reach will be slowed down and picking up that Expo. But it doesn't look like that's going to work. And now Reach has a bunch more Corsairs, 5 Corsairs out for Reach, but a lot of Mutalisks here, and they could be followed up by more Scourge. And looks like he's going to go for it again. Here's Yellow arnc. He's going to be microing against the Archon. Like I said, it is possible to do it because the Archon is shorter range, and looks like a bunch of Zerglings are also coming out. Reach needs to get those High Templar out. He needs to get more troops at the upper left, basically. Don't know why there's so few troops there for Reach, and wow, there's a lot of Scourge there also, so Scourge could be putting Reach in a lot of trouble, and looks like Yellow arnc going for the main base, and this is going to be horrible. Reach is going to walk into an ambush here. There's all those Scourge there ready to ambush him. Yellow arnc has set up a very nice trap here, and Reach just unfortunately wasn't expecting that. I gotta say, Yellow arnc has played quite well in this game, and oh man, Reach now in big trouble. He needs to run those Corsairs around. Looks like he is going to get away here with his with all of his Corsairs alive. Oh, looks like, oh, nice work by Reach, and a little bit sloppy there by, oh, well, I guess Yellow arnc was busy killing off some probes, so I guess it was fine for him to lose all his Scourge like that, 2 cannons. But looks like Reach actually didn't lose much in terms of Corsairs. So while he lost a number of probes, he has gotten his 3rd up barely. I do hope he's getting some more gas though, because I'm surprised to see only 1 Archon so far, and these probes could be in trouble if they're discovered in transit. And there's a bunch of Hydralisks also, so this is definitely not going towards my expectations. I expected that Reach would be on the offensive in the mid-game, but instead Reach chose to expand, which has given Yellow the opportunity to go and just constantly harass him while he's trying to protect his 3rd, and now he's got a lot of Hydralisks. This tech switch could be deadly for Reach. Reach needs to keep those High Templar alive, but I'm really afraid that Yellow is going to snipe them off there with his Mutalisks, and wow, now some Scourge landing, killing off at least 1 Corsair there, and oh man, looks like the Hydras are going straight for the natural there, sorry, for the 2nd natural there. 1 High Templar coming in from behind. He needs to get off some clutch storming though, needs to get off a storm, oh, needs to get off a storm before it goes down. That's horrible for Reach, and Reach in huge trouble now. Looks like finally 1 storm gets out, but no, it's not enough. A bunch of Manlots coming over there, but are they going to be enough here? It looks like still a couple of Hydralisks left, and I think all the cannons are going to go down soon. Reach streaming Zealots in. There's still just 5 Hydras there, but more Hydras coming in. Reach needs to take them out. A DT out for Reach. I don't know why that DT wasn't there at the upper left. You need that DT to be there. I saw that DT, you know, from a long time ago, and I'm just surprised he hasn't brought it there. Yellow with some nice micromanagement here at the upper left. And Reach now going for the main here. It looks like he's actually going for the natural expansion at the lower right. I'm not sure if that was the right decision, though. I think he should have used that DT to harass. And what is he doing? He's attacking the hatchery when there's a million Overlords there. And now his Corsairs are being used to chase away some of these Overlords. But no! Reach going to lose that DT. And I gotta say, this looks like the game is going to be about over for Reach now that he's lost his third and lost it without doing any damage at all to Yellow Arnc. And Yellow Arnc is just going to be able to micro and macro his way to victory here. Just pretty much macro, actually. He's on his 4th base is building right now. And Reach... unfortunately, he was too busy catching those damn missiles over the Sea of Japan. You know, stupid Taiping-do missile by Kim Jong-il, and he couldn't practice his PVZ. But this game, it looks like it is about to slip out of his hand there. Probably +1 attack is going to be done for the Hydralisks also. That is a common upgrade to get first if you're going for this mid-game strategy. And there is a +1 Hydralisk upgrade. I am so good. And there's a bunch more High Templar there, but they were there a little bit too late. They weren't there at the upper left, and also that DT could have possibly changed things. I'm just very surprised that Reach chose not to bring the DT over there to the upper left. Instead, he chose to go harassing, and it just didn't work. Now it looks like, oh man, not even Storm. He needs to get some Storm off of these Hydras. One more High Templar goes down there, and that Storm is pathetic. Oh no. There's so many Hydralisks there, and now Lurker's going to follow up. Reach is just in huge trouble. The speed upgrade's done for the Hydralisks. I'm sorry, for the Overlords. So, you know, DTs are not going to be effective. Reach unable to expand, and I gotta praise Yellow Arnc for going for those Mutalisks, because those did a great job of forcing Reach to build lots of Corsairs and also doing economic damage. And Reach was unable to defend that left side when Hydralisk came in. That was just a very nice textbook Zerg tech switch in the middle of a Zerg versus Protoss game. Reach gonna explore the bottom right, gonna see a Spore Colony, unfortunately, and now gonna run into some Hydralisks. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Space Pirate Corsairs getting owned there by a bunch of Hydralisks. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Oh no! Oh man, that is not good. Reach should just never build Corsairs again. I've not seen him do well with Corsairs ever. I mean, who cares about what Bisu does? Forget the Bisu build, man. I mean, Bisu's a little girl. Just go for... Oh, no! What was that? Just go for straight Zealots, Reach. 2-gate. 2-gate every game, and you'll win against the Zerg. Forget about this macro stuff. And Reach, he just wants to end it right now. He's just like, I want to get the F out of this base and just eat some Hydralisks. He's just destroying his own cannon and try to get out. But it looks like he's actually going to the left side. He's faking almost. He's not going to break out. I don't know what he's doing now. Yeah, he's going to lose the Forge now. Oh, man. And he doesn't have any detection either. This is just bad. Horrible, horrible for Reach. There's a Storm. Yay, there's a Storm, but he can't detect any of these Lurkers. And GG coming from the Mantoss. So the Mantoss beaten by Yellow Arnc, but you know, he was truly beaten by North Korea's missile launch. Although he did defeat the forces of evil, he was prevented from practicing his game, and hence he faces his loss against Yellow. But I gotta say, he definitely put Taza in his place in Game 1, and Yellow Arnc, of course, is a spectacular Zerg versus Protoss player. Reach sweating some man sweat there, pouring down his face, and I probably won't be casting the rest of this series because I just don't have that much time on weekdays, but I do want to get this game out, so hope you guys enjoyed these two man commentaries. This is Cholera, signing off.
전략이었던 거고 거기에서 박명수의 선택은 정말 구쇼이스였어요.
오버구드론도 아니고 첫 구드론